Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Michael Smith Reports here live from my home in Texas here on MSNBC. I'm Michael Smith. Thank you for joining me, and thank you all for your loyal viewership this evening, as I know you could have watched anything else, but I want to thank you. Well, first off, I want to get to the news that is the elephant of the evening. We're going to talk about the Oscars that was last night. That was last night with Will Smith and Chris Rock, which was just absolutely insane. But first, we're going to talk about some Roblox things. I want to talk about something that we are closely watching this evening, and that is we are awaiting a possible appearance by President Akon artist at a Navy event somewhere, I believe. Let me just see if I can get this pulled up. So we are awaiting the president to be at the Maritime Event Center. This is a U.S. Navy is commissioning a base, and the president is supposed to be speaking at this event very soon, supposedly. So I want to talk to, I guess, the organizer of this event, Super Knight. Knight, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, hello. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing fine.
Great. So is the president going to be speaking at the training center this evening? Because I know you are
He is
commissioning the.
not. The
Go ahead.
vice president is, however.
Okay, he's not. Okay, so the vice president is. Got it. So what are you expecting from him this evening? So what is going on at the event?
The event is the commissioning of the new naval ceremony. It's a excuse me base, rather large and advanced modern base, and we're just looking to inaugurate it with civilian and military people in attendance.
All right, that sounds good. And I want to show you some pictures. If I believe I do have pictures actually of the center that you sent us over here. Let me just see if I can pull it up. Right. So here are the pictures. I'm just gonna pull these up right here. All right, so this is a picture of the base. That's one picture. You can see the aircraft carrier on one side. You can see some of the naval ships as well. That's another angle of this. Now, what will this base? Will it give more flexibility to the service? What will it do? Well, how will it help us?
It is designed to be a training and operational base for the United States Navy and her allies. We plan on using it for all Navy basic trainings and foreign operations, where because we have a island that is not pictured in the photo, we
Mm-hmm.
can conduct aerial assaults, naval combat. The base is extremely versatile, extremely has a very wide range of use.
Right. That's really good. Okay. That's great. So the vice president going to be speaking there. Absolutely. Now I want to get your thoughts on something because I know this was a while back. What were your thoughts about the president's State of the Union couple on Friday? Was it good? Was it bad? What do you think about it?
I was not in attendance.
You weren't. Okay.
I
I
had
know. I know because that's going to be
obligations.
the hot topic of tonight: the State of the Union from the president, which flopped really bad. Okay, Knight. We're going to keep an eye on it. Let us know about any updates. Thank you so much.
Here's
Thanks. All right, so coming up on the show, we're gonna be talking to Lundus01. Lundus, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Michael.
All right, well, Lundus, how are you doing on this informal setup we have? But how are you?
I'm doing great, Michael.
That's great. So I want to talk about the State of the Union that took place on Friday, which to me was a very big flop for the president. I mean, Akon, has got to be the dumbest president I have ever seen. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, there was accusations of a fake seating plan. The seating chart was absolutely unorganized. There were bombings going on in the House chamber. Somebody, I guess, reportedly, admin exploited the event, which is just crazy. And I guess, like I said, Armin was accused of changing his seat and making a fake seating chart. It was just all around a crazy situation. Tell us your thoughts about that, which is just, it was crazy event. Crazy.
I could not agree more. I was there for all of it, actually. I mean, I was all over the place because people were trying to steal my seat. People were jumping all over the place. I could barely even see the president. There were so many
Yeah,
people in the
right.
way. like,
I know.
just the sheer informality. Like, I don't even care what he had to say in the State of the Union. It's irrelevant. Just the sheer informality of the State of the Union address was crazy. I mean, you have a president that's just been sworn into office, that's been promising to be a better opinion or a better president than Bayan, and
Yeah.
he's just showing the same things that Bayan's been doing.
Yeah,
He
and I,
did
and I
in the
think
last.
the speech was poorly written. It was rushed. I mean, this was a very big flop for the president.
Yeah,
Chaos, confusion, and utter disorganization was the theme for this State of the Union. And I think that the Constitutionalists are going to have to do something because, I mean, they are doing bad. Let me show you the chart, the current balance of power chart in the House and in the Senate right now. And the Constitutionalists are doing pretty bad in that area. Let me see if I can pull it up here. I'm trying to find it. It's been a little while. It's been kind of dusty. Okay, so I'll show you in the House. The Constitutionalists only have 3 seats to the Federalists 6 seats, and the Independents with 1, the Democrats with 1. That's the latest House caucusing chart. They're not doing too hot right now. And then if you go to the Senate right now, the Constitutionalists is kind of almost equaling out in the Senate right now between Constitutionalists and Federalists. Because I think Zarda was right on the other night is that the 2 biggest parties are the Constitutionalists and the Federalists. But like I said, this State of the Union was a huge flop. I mean, I didn't see any unity, any types of, I mean, it's just, the state of our union must be pretty weak.
Couldn't agree more. Yeah, right. Again, I just want to hone the point that, Akon was elected to be different than Bayan. He was elected to be more organized, where Bayan's, White House press briefings were just horrible. We saw that, of course, the weekend after he was, put into power. And, I'm just seeing a mirror. It's a reflection. I'm seeing Akon. He's just a big old mirror.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. I
of
couldn't agree more. I tell you, I couldn't agree more. It just seems like the same thing. So very interesting, really something I gotta tell you, but that State of the Union seemed to be a very big flop for him. And that admin abuse that was going on actually on the floor, the admin abuse was just insane. And I mean, you couldn't even sit down. Yeah. People weren't sitting down. I mean, people were exploiting. I mean, it was bad. It was a very bad situation.
Completely unorganized. Completely unorganized. I mean, just the president needed to, I don't know what he had to do. He just needed to he just needed to make sure everyone was there and everyone was in their seat, everyone was in attendance, and everyone was, quiet and shut up so he could speak.
And he couldn't even get that. And did I forgot, did Bayan have a State of the Union?
I don't even think so. I don't think he did.
Yeah.
He did not. He did not have a State of the Union because, I'm sure, oh my God, I can't even imagine what a Bayan State of the Union would look like.
Exactly. You and me. I cannot imagine what that may or may not look like. Wow. Just a flop majorly on the State of the Union. I also want to bring up some current news going on, I guess, out of the Russian, Ukraine, and U.S. Whole thing. I guess that has kind of died down in our involvement there, which is good. I guess that's good for the people there. What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I'm glad that things have died down. I've been very critical of Akon, especially with everything. But I'm glad that there's that. At least he oversaw the Russians backing off a bit, and I'm glad everything's sorted out there, because it would have been crazy if we went to war with the Russians, or did peace negotiations with the Russians on Tuesday and then started a war on Wednesday.
Absolutely, I definitely agree with you. And there's been some voting going on, I see, in the Congress server. But I gotta definitely tell you, it is something. A lot of stuff going on, but not enough news. There's not a lot of news coming out right now. I know the news cycle has been slower, which is good. It kind of gives me a break. But, yeah, definitely good to know. Thank you so much for London for coming on. I appreciate that. And I appreciate all of our guests for coming on. So thank you so much.
No problem, Michael. Anytime.
Thanks. All right, so coming up on the show, we're going to get some international news, and we're going to finalize the show and more. We'll be right back.
Make summer special at Days Inn. Save 15% when you stay 2 nights or more. At DaysInn.com, you always get the lowest rates, guaranteed. And right now, you can save 15%. Save even more with a free daybreak breakfast. Plus, you can earn Wyndham Rewards points good for free nights, free flights, free gift cards, and more. Make summer special at Days Inn. Save 15%. Limited time offer. Book now at DaysInn.com.
Thanks for bringing me with you guys today, Mr. and Mrs. Lopez.
Not a problem, Josh. Hey, you two. Check out all these camera views in my Silverado. I can see in front of me, behind me, on either side of me. And it has this cam, so I can see if there's any funny business going on. You see any funny business going on?
No, sir.
Let's have a great day.
The Chevy Silverado offers 8 cameras with up to 15 different views. Find new views, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Tracy, hurry up, it's starting.
Hang on, I'll be right there. Ooh, snacks.
Hey, Tracy, you can't say no to a classic.
No, I cannot.
Ooh, what's that?
Oh,
Can't hear you over this flaming hot crunch.
girl, you know wavy chips are way better for dipping. Ah, crispy, airy, tasty poppables. Stacks. I'm totally tubular.
Hey, Tracy.
Ooh, girl.
Stocks.
Approximately half the salt, but definitely all the flavor.
I thought we talked about talking to the chips.
I can't help it. I love me some Lay's.
All right, I'm taking these.
Lay's. A little joy with every bag.
I got some baked potato chips.
Yes.
All right, welcome back. It's time for a new segment, Mike's Opinion. You may have saw it earlier, kind of teased. But this new segment, Mike's Opinion, I'm going to be giving you my opinion and spin on the news of the day. And I want to start off with this whole impeachment thing that was really circling in the air just a few days ago. And it seems like now the whole impeachment, the articles of impeachment has really died down. Lundis, has there been any more talks of impeachment at all in the Senate of Akon and Mitch? Because it seems like that just kind of died in thin air.
I'd like to say that there isn't no talk of it. I mean, obviously you saw that, the resolution to impeach both Mitch Matrix and Akon Artist passed the House, failed the Senate, or I guess the Senate voted on a resolution to dismiss the charges, which again, I'll stress they cannot do. But yeah, I don't think that there will be an impeachment for the foreseeable future. However, that's talking about Akon. But however, Mitch Matrix, there are some charges that we have kind of, in the House we've kind of collected, and we could get him on an impeachment. But for the moment, we don't want to make it look like it's a witch hunt. We don't want to make it look like we're out to get the people in the executive branch. But we want to call out people who've done crimes, and both of these people have.
It's so obvious. They've done crimes in D.C. They've done crimes. Sorry, not D.C. I'm getting Noosa back in the brain. They've done crimes in L.A. They've done crimes actually in D.C. Right at the Capitol building, in Congress, in the White House. I wasn't stuttering. So they're crime. They're criminals. It should be the Artist crime family, the Con Artist, the Matrix crime family, because they're a bunch of crooks, frauds, cheaters that need to be taken out of office. I mean, because they've all committed crimes, and the fact that America was so stupid to elect them, which is just insane, which I think the election was stolen, because I think they probably got computer votes, but not real votes. They probably were elected by a bunch of bots and not real people, because our man won the election. I don't think Akon won the election. Akon stole the election. He got his bots to bot, and he paid off the FEC to rig the election. He probably sucked somebody off at the FEC and got them to rig the election, because there is no way in the world that he won that election. Absolutely not. He botted the election. It was stolen, because our man was there. He was there. He had the amount of votes. He had the amount of supporters. Like I said, stolen election. It really an illegitimate election, if you ask me, because a lot of people voted for Armin, not Akon. Was not.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. So, I mean, I personally, when the voting was happening, there was only one server on Los Angeles that hosted voting. And, I was there campaigning for Armand the whole day. I was there constantly. I mean, I wasn't paying attention the whole time, of course, but, I was there, and I saw bots. I saw suspicious people coming in and out. I saw all of them just either like striking up like a fake conversation with the like Akon administration saying, "Oh, Akon's such a great guy, I'm gonna vote for him." They join, they leave, I never see them again. I've seen about 20 of these people, and the fact is
exactly these bots. They're bots.
Exactly, and the fact is that Armand did not have any bots come to the election. I don't know how it's possible that Armand could have, had bots vote for him, because Armand's not that kind of guy. I've known Armand for a while now.
Armand wouldn't get bots, but I know one thing. I think that Akon, a type of goofiness that he's shown, he has that Noosa just prepubescent teen energy he's getting.
Yes.
That ignorant, no maturity, low IQ behavior that he's been a low IQ behavior, low brain cell, low brain activity, no left brain activity behavior, in my opinion.
Exactly, I agree, and I really I wish that the FEC gave Congress a full audit of the election.
I do,
because
right.
I would like to see who was voting for Akon, because I am
voted?
suspicious. I mean, you look, Michael. You look at all of like the 10, 20 polls that were hosted, just for weeks prior to the election, and you've seen
Akon won these polls by big numbers. But Akon won. But Armand won these polls by big numbers. He did a pretty good job. But again, probably was rigged. I mean, you know how it is. So it's something.
Yeah, I mean, more than 50 votes at some points in time. I mean, it's crazy. I cannot sit here and believe that there was nothing going on with Akon's administration.
Oh yeah, I can't believe
Akon's administration. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's in his name. He's
right.
a con artist.
A con artist. He is a con artist. He is conning. His first model was conning America, but they made him change that model because it sounded too bad, in quotes.
Killing America.
He is conning America. Conning America from the Oval Office now. Mitch Matrix is conning America. Technozo has joined the conning America train, which is just sad for somebody like Technozo to join the conning America train. It just shows you where our nation is today. But I think some of these people need to flaming hot get a job, in my opinion. But they need to get a job.
Flaming hot Cheetos.
Yeah, I mean, get this, Michael. I just looked at the Congress Discord, and Losermind, a senator that ran for Senate and lost, but then was appointed by Akon artists under the promise that Losermind would be a constitutionalist. He got kicked out of the Senate by the president because he recaucused as a Federalist. I mean, what is this? Like, it's crazy that the president of the United States can, just put in these puppet senators that can do his bidding, and once they decide, no, I want to be independent of you, he'll just kick them out. It's crazy.
It's so bad. It's crazy. They don't want people that have a good mind, a good sound mind to work in the elect. They don't want people that go against his beliefs. It is so sad what this administration is doing, what they're doing in the Akon administration. It is sad. And the fact that they say that he won the election is not... I don't believe it. Like I said, I don't think he won the election at all. I think it was probably, again, rigged, not factual, doesn't look right, doesn't sound right, in my opinion. Not my opinion. It's something.
Oh, yeah. I totally agree. And I want to talk directly to Akon artists. Akon, we know you are a criminal. The House of Representatives, bipartisanship. Like, there is so much bipartisanship in the House of Representatives for your vice president's impeachment. We had almost all of our representatives vote for your impeachment. Not only Federalists, but Republicans and Independents. We had, so much support for your impeachment, and then in the Senate, all of your puppet constitutionalist senators voted against it. It's just, you cannot hide. The American people have spoken that, you are a criminal. You are a criminal, and that your puppet government that you've set up here is not going to save you anymore. We will find a way to sue you. We will find a way to get you out of office because you are a criminal and you do not deserve the office of president.
No, you do not. Well, that was a great thing there from London. Now, I want to go ahead and give you some backstory from why I'm actually going live from my house today. I know. When do I ever go live from my house? Well, I'm going live from my house because my producers have told me that they're trying to do some renovations to our studio. There's going to be a lot of drilling, a lot of paint. So they don't want me in all that. That's breathing in all those fumes from the paint. You know what I'm saying? Some people need to get a job painting, like those Mexicans. Yeah, like those Mexicans. They know how to make money, though. I'm not saying that. They know how to make money. The painting houses, get the roof on. They know how to get the job done. They know how to get the job. There was a time where that kind of stuff was just, yeah, they just knew. You get the job done, that's how you get the job done. Hey, I don't blame them. All right, well, if that is all, that's all. Well, that is all for tonight's show. I want to thank you again for your support, and thank you all so much for watching tonight's episode of Michael Smith Reports. I'm going to leave you with a shot of the Dallas skyline. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for being loyal viewers of MSNBC and NBC television networks. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
More Americans watch NBC News than any other news organization in the world.